You're watching Local 3 News.
And Friday Night Football starts now.
From Local 3 Sports, this is Friday Night Football with Ben Bobick, Samantha Casano, and Greg Glover.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City. Nobody does food like Food City. And Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic.
And now, Friday Night Football.
Welcome in to the best dang day of the week and the best dang show on local television. Friday Night Football on Local 3. We have reached the end of September. Oh man, sad. But spooky season is upon us. And you can't be scared to play in October or else. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's get into tonight. We begin, as always, with our Game of the Week.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Game of the Week, sponsored by Warren & Griffin, your local five-star law firm, supporting high school football for decades. We don't just put up billboards, we put down roots.
There's quite a few teams in our neck of the woods that have started the season 5-0, halfway to a perfect regular season. Well, two of them played each other tonight, a perfect remedy for our Game of the Week, especially in region play. East Hamilton visiting Rhea County. Samantha Casano joins us live from Evansville. She had a front row seat to all the action tonight. How'd this one shake out, Samantha?
Hey, Ben, yeah, even if every win hasn't been pretty, these two teams have been perfect until tonight. Obviously, that was going to change. Rhea County prides themselves on their defense, but it was East Hamilton that was lighting up the scoreboard, especially in the second half of this game. Rhea County welcoming in East Hamilton for a 5A Region 3 clash. The Canes eat up about 5 minutes of the clock on their opening drive. Wyatt Miller hits Jaden Haywood, who brings it in. The 23-yard touchdown connection puts the visitors up 7-0. The Golden Eagles punch right back on their opening drive. They eat up 6 minutes of the clock. First and goal at the 1. Aiden Wilkerson takes the direct snap and muscles his way in. We're all tied up at 7 after 1. It's 14-14 at the break. Rhea County takes their first lead of the game in the third. High snap, Jackson Schmidt keeps it, shows off his dual threat ability, running it in 18 yards. The Golden Eagles go in front by 7. They're up 6 with just under 4 minutes left in the quarter. Wyatt Miller airs it out to Isaiah Ivy, who punches it in. The extra point is good, so East Ham goes up 1. Rhea County is known for taking advantage of turnovers. This is the first of the game. Miller handoff to Haywood. Ball gets knocked loose. The Golden Eagles recover. But not so fast. Next play, Schmidt's pass is intercepted by Caden Talley. He takes it the short way to the end zone. East Hamilton rides that wave and turns it into a 56-33 win over Rhea County, thanks to 5 touchdowns from Jaden Haywood.
We're more of a second half team, but today we played both sides of the halves pretty freaking well, and I'm thankful for that.
I was just proud of the resilience of our team. We talked before the game. All I care about tonight is that y'all just fight, like every snap, because I knew this game was going to be back and forth, up and down.
The 56 points that East Hamilton put up are the most that Rhea County has surrendered in at least 2 decades. Max Preps only goes back to 2004. Head coach Aaron Nance of East Hamilton told his guys after the game, this was a very physical one. You may feel like you got hit by a train when you wake up tomorrow morning, but does it really matter? The Canes are 6-0. For now, live at Rhea County High School in Evansville, Samantha Casano, Local 3 Sports.
What a ball game. Our next stop takes us into North Georgia. Not quite 5-0 versus 5-0, but 4-1 against 4-1 is still Game of the Week worthy. Heritage has had Northwest Whitfield's number as of late. The Generals have won 3 straight over the Bruins. And spoiler alert, this year's tilt holds a whole lot of weight yet again in region play. Tunnel Hill, all sorts of fired up tonight. The Bruins and Generals, let's party, shall we? Gavin Knuckles agrees. My goodness, is this cat a gamer. In stride to Cade Mitchell. We saw Mitchell sipping his go-go juice pregame. Go, gone, 7-0 Northwest. More from Knuckles and the home team. This time he wants to show off his legs. He's going to dive for the pylon. Flippin' gamer. Oh, yeah. He's in. Bruins double up their lead. Gavin Knuckles may be my hero. I got to shake this dude's hand one day. Over the top to Cyrus Davison, who makes a spectacular touchdown grab. Northwest Whitfield makes a statement tonight. They don't just beat Heritage, they blow out the Generals 49-0 for a Monster Region dub. Up on the mountain, Signal hosting Brainerd. The Eagles in the all-black, they're due for a win, but so are the Panthers for that matter. We know what the Eagles will do, run the football. Will Yeager finds pay dirt, 2-point conversion, good. Signal up 8-0. How about some more running? Zach Wilburn powers his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. 16-0 Signal. And for their last trick, another rushing touchdown. Clark Greenfield busting out the truck stick here, baby, for 6. Signal Mountain makes it back-to-back wins with a 44-0 victory over Brainerd. Ram Train up in Clee Vegas, and they were full steam ahead again, up 20-0. And Niteris Lewis getting some tough yards for Tyner. But on a night like this one, it was all defense. Look how quickly Nashawn Keel gets to Case and McCowan. I mean, that is lightning fast. More Rams defense. This time it's Martez Mitchell who's going to sack McGowan. Tyner is loaded with talent on both sides of the football. McGowan's going to be seeing maroon and gold in his nightmares tonight. The Ram Train stays rolling. This should come as no surprise given these highlights. They shut out Cleveland 34-0 to remain undefeated on the season. Let's go to the scoreboards for the first time tonight, shall we? Baylor gets the win on the road over MBA. Bledsoe County grinds it out against Polk County. Tough one for Bradley Central at home. They go down 10-7, their first loss in region actions. Central finally gets in the win column. They beat Howard at home 18-12. Anderson County beats Chattanooga Prep 28-8. Whitwell winners again 49-14 over Copper Basin. That's back-to-back wins for the Tigers. Loudon 17-zip over Eastridge. Grundy County staying undefeated. They beat York 30-20, and Hickson shuts out Sequoia 33-0.
Here's your pick for the Friday Night Football Play of the Week, sponsored by Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, Urgent Ortho Walk-In Clinics.
This play was superb. I guess it's one of our play of the week. Ooltewah's Luke Wood in a bucket to Griffin Patterson. The touch from Wood, the focus from Patterson. A perfect touchdown in our Week 7 play of the week. And you know what? My finger might be sore after this. It's been a while since we've been to the Bebo Strader, but let's take a look. Let's see if it's working today. Oh, perfect. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. This ball's up here, right? We always talk about dropping in a bucket. Luke Wood does a fantastic job, but I want you to look right here at Patterson, man. That's over the shoulder with a helmet and pads on, locating the football at its highest point, drops it in the bucket, and he doesn't just get one foot in. He gets 2, which means that'd be good on Friday, which it was, Saturday, and on Sunday, and sometimes Monday if you're a Monday Night Football fan. Our play of the week. Shout out to the Owls. Much more Friday Night Football coming your way after the break.
Cheer on with the Friday Night Football Cheerleaders of the Week, sponsored by Brody Jewelers. Score big with a yes-worthy ring or a fine Swiss timepiece, only at Brody Jewelers.
Shake it from side to side, red, right, white. Shake it from side to side, red, right.
Now it's time. You almost caught me shaking it from side to side. Now it's time for story time with Ben Bobick. In 2019, yours truly sat in a satellite truck at Tom Weathers Field in Red Bank while lightning in the area reset the clock to 30 minutes over and over and over. Not a drop of rain fell. Then 2020 happened. We all know what that year was like. Tonight, finally, a game literally decades in the making finally took place. Red Bank versus South Pittsburg. Cowardly Lions, the creativity. Love the Wizard of Oz. Hey, new Wicked movie coming out soon, too. Any hoodles, right, football. South Pitt on the move. Caden Jones over the middle. Sean Carter says, not so fast, my friend. Big pick from Red Bank. Keeps South Pitt out of the end zone for only so long. Pirates just stick to the ground game the next go-around. Dayon Cooper, their QB last year, has no issue taking snaps in Wildcat formation. Kennan fired 7-0 South Pittsburg. And hey, it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dayon Cooper is that dude. Koopa Loop almost houses it. The Pirates get 3 from the leg of Alex Phillips. 10-0 halftime lead turned into a 31-7 victory for South Pittsburg. Finally, over Red Bank. What a night at Ridgeland High. Panthers hosting Lafayette. Big-time region game for both these teams. Ridgeland with a 3-0 lead and the ball, but DeBrone ball can't handle the toss, but the Ramblers can. The freshman Christian Smith all over it. This would lead to a game-tying field goal, so now we have a 3-3 game. Panthers with the rock again. Caden Williams wants a chunk play, but it's Lafayette's Bryson Penson who goes up and makes a play. What a major interception from the sophomore. We had to slow this one down. Going up to get it, Penson, the man. The Ramblers would drive 74 yards before half with 2 seconds left. It's Harrison Gilstrap who splits the pipes for a 37-yard field goal. Lafayette's all fired up. And they should be. They got a squad this year. Ramblers win 16-13 over Ridgeland on the road. Big Blue welcoming in another out-of-state opponent, Heidelberg, a state championship program from Mississippi. And they looked every bit of it on their first drive. The Oilers spill right down the field. Chase Kraft to Dion Gilmore, who used some extra effort for 6. Heidelberg would then force a McCallie 3 and out, but the Blue Tornado defense woke up. Cooper Gentle, another one from this family. They breed McCallie football stars. And the Blue Tornado flipped the field on 3rd and goal from the 8. Louis Fortier finds Levi Scott, the freshman, absolutely fearless over the middle. Friendly fire on the other end. Another McCallie win over an out-of-state power. Big Blue defeats Heidelberg 21-18. Next week, the big one. You know what game I'm talking about. How about some more games from the scoreboard, shall we? Huntland beats Lookout Valley. Marion County bounces back for a win. McMinn Central beats Cumberland County 40-0 tonight. Love to see that for the Chargers. Notre Dame gets a win. High-scoring affair there. Sale Creek, they're undefeated still for the first time in school history this deep into the season. Squatch County gets a win over Forest on the road. They put up a lot of points. They're going to see that from the Indians offense. Knox Catholic, Silverdale struggling, man. Knox Catholic gets the win. Walker Valley staying unbeaten in region play. Calhoun shuts out Adairsville 37-0 on the road. And Christian Heritage gets the dub 49-21 over Coosa at home. Gordon Lee stays hot. They win on the road. Dade County, love that for the Wolverines. They win 45-0 at home over Armurchie.
Meet the Friday Night Football Defensive Player of the Week. Sponsored by All Fences. The best defense is an all fence.
This was another easy choice for us. Lafayette's Bryson Penson, you just saw it, with one of the picks of the year. The Rambler sophomore going up to make a play under the bright lights at Ridgeland High. Your Week 7 Defensive Player of the Week, Lafayette's Bryson Penson. We have the Meigs County Tigers hitting the road to face their old coach in another region tilt. And, of course, our Band of the Week next on more Friday Night Football.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Band of the Week, sponsored by Big Woody's Tree Service. You'll be pleased when Big Woody's tackles your trees.
The Cleveland High School Blue Raider Marching Band sounds good in large part because of these guys. I know, I used to carry one. So here they are. The Blue Raider Marching Band is your Band of the Week.
Meigs County was back on the road tonight facing a familiar face, their old head coach Tommy Bunch and the Sweetwater Wildcats. On top of that, this was their 4th game away from Decatur in 6 weeks. Fun fact, they do not care. And this one turned into a mud bowl with Sweetwater, a little rain delay, but now the fun. Caden Brewster up the middle, number 2, and the Wildcats didn't want any smoke. Tigers won all the smoke. Meigs on top early. Sweetwater battles back a bit here. Jeremiah Paris with a stiff arm and another stiff arm. Paris was pushing for contact. He gets the Wildcats on the board, and we have a 14-7 ball game, but more Brewster in the mud. The emergence of this dude may just put Meigs County over the top this season. Then I love the end of the run here. Wait till he gets out of bounds. He's going to slide about 5 yards. That's mud bowl football. Hey, some good sportsmanship, too. Dude helps him up. And in a game like this, and you got a guy named Tough Ricker, let him cook. Tough running. I do not envy who does the laundry for Meigs County after tonight. Love their football team, though. They win 44-14. Now we swerve off exit 11. Ooltewah hosting McMinn County. Jakaran Dyer, ball player. Follows his blocks like a true running back and finds pay dirt with ease. The Owls are struggling this year, but this is a reason why. Can't beat yourself. A sailed snap is an easy safety for McMinn County. They just watch it go out of the back of the end zone. They just go back to the well. Dyer, the patience. Dyer, the burners. Pretty sure he's screaming all night in this, too. while running for a touchdown. It was all night for the Keys. They get another region win, 61-7 over Ooltewah on the road. One final time to the scoreboard, shall we? This one, Dalton and Hiram in a delay last time we checked, but the Catamounts are winning 7-6. That's good to see. Fannin County gets the win, 42-7 over Gordon Central. LFO, big win on the road, especially after they beat Ringgold at home last week in region play. Towers beats Southeast Whitfield 33-24 overtime. And Manchester beats Tryon 32-24. Fort Payne gets the win, 45-28 as we dip into Alabama now. Pisgah beats Randolph 34-14. Clay County over Scottsboro. Tough loss for the Wildcats. Robbinsville shuts out Andrews 56-0. And one more, shall we? There it is. Murphy beats Cherokee. Hayesville beats Rosman. And North Sand Mountain, big winners last night. The Bisons, they're 5-0, 6-0 now. Having a good season. We say farewell to September football. It treated us well, but now the real fun begins. Who's going to push their way towards the playoffs? Who's going to put themselves in the driver's seat for a region title? Can't wait to find out. Please tell a friend about this show. Watch yourself, boys and girls. We hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City and Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic. We thank our local Food City for subs to feed our Friday Night Football crew. Get your sandwich party planner at your local Food City deli.